Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to all our viewers this morning. And a good Moed, Modim Simcha. Lovely to see you as we are all enjoying the festivities and the Yontov feeling is really in the air. So I want to discuss with you something contemporary, and that is you may have received, many of our congregants received a Bible that was given out by, I think it was Jews for Jesus, but it was certainly a group that were trying, missionaries that were trying to convert our community to their beliefs. And firstly, I think we should make the point that many have asked, what do we do if we receive such a Bible? It seems authentic. And the answer is that that Bible should be put in a plastic bag at best and thrown in the bin, okay? Because it's heretical, it's not, it's not authentic, and therefore it should be disposed of. Really, you could even burn it, but certainly thrown away as soon as possible and not kept in your homes. Please pass the message around the community. And I think it's important for us to bear in mind the connection to Sukkot and the ideas that, or our perspective when it comes to these type of groups and different faiths and ethnicities. So Judaism does not go around trying to proselytize or convert other people. But on the other hand, we don't. We are firm in our beliefs, and we are trying to get on and do what we are meant to be doing, our mission, our task in the world. On the festival of Sukkot, we start off offering, or we used to offer in the temple, 70 sacrifices, representing the 70 nations of the world. And every day, the number of carbonos, of sacrifices, would drop. It would descend. And eventually there would just be that one. And the idea is that we all become one, of one belief, of one persuasion. In other words, a belief in a single God. As we say in Aleinu Bayom Hahu, Yeh Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad, that on that day, God will be one, his name will be one. And the Talmud asks the famous question, but God is one now. Why do we say on that day he will be one? And the answer is that his recognition, an acknowledgement by the world over as being the sole source of life, that will only take place in the ultimate redemption. So we're not trying to persuade people, proselytize people and tell them that they all need to be Jewish. Far from it. We say quite the opposite. Every other nation has a role and contribution to make to this beautiful world that we live in. And everyone has something to give. The only thing you have to do is keep the 7 Noachide laws, to believe in one God, to uphold the legal system, and so on and so forth, to be ethical and to be moral. We, on the other hand, have a very different role, and that is, of course, to be a light to the nations, to keep the 613 commandments. And therefore, when we receive something which is for us unacceptable, which is not part of our beliefs, the problem that we have with it is that it is not a belief in one God as we know it, and therefore that's why we cannot accept and cannot keep their Bibles in our homes. So what we would say to them is, we recognize that every person is made in the image of God. The festival of Sukkot is all about recognizing the eternal worth of every person, of everything. But please, let us carry out our mission in the world, and you carry out your mission, which is for you to be the best possible version of yourselves, without impinging on our respective roles or who we are. And please God, in that way, collectively together, as the nations of the world, we will be able to ensure that we all come together as one. We all ensure that this world comes to its wholesomeness and completeness. Bayom Hahu Yeh Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad. Have a great day. Lovely to see you. And of course, today's learning was dedicated as a zchus, as a merit for Rabbi Chazan Emeritus of Woodside Park. Michael Plasko is having a serious procedure today. Michael, we are thinking of you. We made a Misha Berach this morning in Shul, and please God, you will come through this the way you've come through time and again everything else. Wishing you well, wishing everyone Ma'adim Simcha, a Gita Moed. Take care.